Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the best mods of the week in Baldur's Gate 3's Mod Manager. There's something here for everyone. We got the Arcana Class Mod with a ton of different features. If you're a HellDivers fan, there is now a class mod for that. We also got the Viltrumite Race here for Invincible fans, tons of different customization, equipment, and entire new locations to explore here. There's a lot of great stuff, so we'll just dive right in. Now I'm just going to quickly mention I had to film this entire video over again because I'm having some major PC issues and I'm not in a position to fix it right now. So unfortunately there may be some lag and other issues that occur during this video, so I apologize. But first off, we got the Viltrumite Race here. This is a really cool one. It was previously released on Nexus Mods, now available in the in-game mod manager. And the outfits that come with this are amazing too. So if you're a fan of the show, this is definitely something to check out. And it actually counts as its own unique race here. So with this, you get your own special class actions here, like the Forceful Strike, which does a 60 of bludgeoning damage, or the Crush Enemy. Viltrumites are strong. So again, you don't have to use these abilities, but you also got the Viltrumite Senses and a bunch of other abilities, like a 75% bonus to perception checks. You get a big bonus of +10 to initiative and advantage on attack rolls against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. You can also fly, and you got the Viltrumite adaptation. Now, this is a superhero themed class, so obviously it's going to be a bit on the powerful side. Like at level 6, you can do over 1,000 damage. So I just want to highlight this because this came out on Nexus Mods and people are asking me to cover it. So I just want to highlight this here. Now we got an incredible follow-up to one of my favorite hair mods with the Crimson Hair Catalog Part 2 here by Sweet Generous Things Mods. I should quickly mention that the Viltrumite Race here is made by UK Merc, but with this hair mod here, we have a ton of different great appearances here. I will showcase this at the end with the other character creation mods, but I'll just quickly go through some of their shots here. So stay tuned for a later section of this video where I'll actually go through all the different appearances. Now we got some incredible outfit mods here, and this dress is the Odile gown outfit ensemble here by Barry Semifreddo. There are a few different variations, and it's for the body type 1 and 2 tall races, and it even has fits for the Githyanki and Tiefling. And there's also modular versions of this as well, and like other mods by Barry Semifreddo, it comes with a camp version as well, so you can swap that around. And these are the two different designs. The first one I had there, and this one, it has a bit of a different type of gown. And like Barry's other mods, these have full dye support here. So if there's a particular dye that you like to use on your team, you can then combine it and put it on top of this outfit. And the outfits will also give you a polymorph, letting you turn into a dire raven or a white raven, depending on the outfit. And again, here are all the different pieces. If you just want like the shoulder piece, you can go ahead with just that. So yeah, another amazing mod here by Barry Semifreddo. Next up, we got Lillith Thorn here. This is a weapon you probably noticed Shadowheart has on her here. This is actually, I'll cover all the different Haytur mods here that we got. So we have Lillith Thorn here, the Duskfang Dagger, the Abelar's Blades, and the Craven Edge. Now, I was going to quickly mention, if you're looking for these in the in-game mod manager, for whatever reason, when I sort by like the date published, these don't appear. And you have to search the exact term. So for this one here, you'd actually type in Lillith Thorn, no space in between. So just to help others help find these mods. And they all come with some really cool abilities, and they're progressive. So like the Lillith Thorn here gives the wielder advantage on charisma saving throws, and starting at level 5, gain the ability to cast Dominate Person once per long rest. Advantage on all persuasion checks. You get the, starting at level 9, the Arcane Burden, you get a free spell slot. And as you continue to level up, it's going to give you a +1 enhancement at levels 1, 5, and 9. We also have, I'll go over all the different weapons here, the Comedy and the Tragedy Blades here. So great for a bard because they add your charisma modifier to your weapon damage. And then level 5 passive, the Grandois Performance here, this makes it so that you can either cast a Tasha's Hideous Laughter or a Vicious Mockery as a bonus action. And here is the Craven's Edge Revised. This is another sword that is made by Haytur here as well. And there's the different passives for it. And the final weapon here is the Duskfang Dagger there. And I think the Cascading Heartache ability is cool. So if you get a critical hit or a sneak attack, you apply Heartache, giving them disadvantage on attack rolls for 3 turns, and you'll deal additional psychic damage equal to your charisma modifier. Now that was a lot of stabbing. Let's get to protecting. We got ourselves an amazing new shield here, and this is the Truant's Bastion Progressive Shield here by Skirby. So I love this because it's a shield that has full progression all the way up to level 20. So with this, you'll get you additional +6 to armor class and saving throws. And you can see all the different passes you'll get at levels 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 15, and 20. And yeah, this is a powerful shield. It's really cool looking as well with that nice dragon appearance there. And it comes with some cool VFX alongside it. So yeah, this is amazing. Loving Skirby's mods. They are all very unique and great to play through with. So Truant's Bastion. Next up, we got the Midnight Sparkle by Obscenity, and this is an awesome dress here. And it comes with a little face mask as well. So this is what we're working with. And it looks really nice. Now, there is a version that you can use without like the undergarments as well there. And there's two versions. This one has like these white little dots on it here. And you can see the mask. It looks really nice. It's interesting too, because masks are, I would imagine, kind of difficult with the wide variety of different faces that Baldur's Gate 3 has. But you can see there, it handles it very well. And then there's the version without the sparkles there. And you can see you got like a armor class version here, which gives you Cat's Grace. It's like clothing. It's kind of a really nice clothing option. You also got the Helmet of Arcane or Fire Acuity here and a bunch of different pieces. There's also the Naked Sparkle there and the Camp Box, which comes with a few different versions. So if there's a piece from this you want, like let's say you just want the gloves, you can just download this and add it to your collection. And Obscenity released 3 mods last week that I covered in my Best Mods of the Week video, so you can check those out if you're curious. But this mod is amazing. No wound flares during party banter by Hyperspace Towel. Now, Charlie, you can't be serious. This is by, this basically what happens is that whenever you're going through and in Act 3, let's say a conversation pops up and party banter happens, Char will make it so that Shadowheart's hand starts glowing, and then that just cuts the conversation dead in its place. Minthara about to drop a roast that's going to end Gale's whole career? Well, unfortunately, the Char wound has eclipsed that. So this will no longer happen, this mod. Basically what it does is it stops this from interrupting these moments that happen in Act 3, and they made it of vengeance because this happened to Hyperspace Tau. So I think this is really nice. Now you can hear this amazing line where Minthara gives Gale the roasting of his life. Next up, we got the Planar Equality here by Adrian T 1978. This is a cool mod because whenever you cast Planar Ally, you got like the Diva and the Cambion here. This now gives it a 50-50 chance of spawning either the male or female version of it. So this is pretty cool. There is also no female genie model, so that's why there isn't a version for them. And another thing too is the Cambion may sound a little different. It's just because audio changes in mods are not as easy as you'd imagine. Actually, like almost impossible using the base toolkit. So that is something that, you know, keep in mind. It may sound a little bit different. Next up, we got the classes here with the Arcana Class, the Essence of the Gods by Lumoxi. And this mod is incredibly in-depth. So you got your major arcana choices there, and their mod page lists out a lot of the different abilities here too. So you can check that out. I'll have that linked in the in the description there. There's a lot going on with this class mod, and you can see it here. So you get your Sigil of Malice here, which does a 66 of force damage, marking it with a sigil. You can change your identity there. You got the Friends cantrip, and you get the choice between 3 different subclasses with the Deceiver there, giving you those cantrips. The Star Child, giving Star Call, and Astral Infusion with a 7d10, sacrificing 10% of your max health points. And the Star Call there, the target's movement speed is reduced by 30% for 1 turn. And the Unbound, getting the Gale Burst attack there, and you get some different benefits, kind of like a monk subclass. You also, if you choose the subclass there, the Starcaller, you get the Portent dice alongside Arcane Recovery and Arcane Understanding, giving you some beast speech there. And each of these has their own different passives that you're going to get. This one here, subclass feature, got the Lunar Wisp. So infuse your healing with a protective lunar glow. When you heal an ally, they get 3 temporary hit points as well. And you also get advantage on saving throws to maintain your concentration. You get Solar Plunge, it's just kind of like a heal there, and Lunar Aegis is like a shield. So there are future plans to add even more, and it seems like the mod author is very open to getting feedback on that, which is really nice. I think this is a cool mod, and I'll be probably doing a future video breaking this one down. Just a lot to cover. And next up, we got the Chocolate Edition Witch here by Creative Excuses. Now, this is really cool. It's almost like a strawberry edition because you can use it with just the vanilla version of Baldur's Gate 3. It's a class. You can use it with Chocolate Edition, or you can just use it with your own game. So with the Witch, you get Thaumaturgy, Toll the Dead. You also get the Witch's Broom. Might be a myth, but a witch can never pass up enchanting a good stick. Basically making it so that it uses intelligence for attack and damage rolls, and it'll return to your hand when thrown. You can throw the broom there, and you got the Witch's Hat. It also uses wits to power the subclass abilities. And with this, you got a variety of different cantrip choices, but also the 3 different subclasses here are Conjurer, which is using those wits in that Witch's Hat, the Sabile, which gives Vicious Mockery, the Healing Word cantrip, and this will also minimize the target's damage that they deal to next time they go to deal damage. And you also get the Fate Dealer Grand Fate, which will make your Healing Word consume 1 wit and apply Grand Fate, increasing the spell save DC by a +2. And there's also the Wild Dancer. Your wits regenerate every battle, and you can spend a wit to make a weapon cantrip attack as a bonus action. Now, once you hit level 2, this is where you get their entire spell list here. So this does include things like the Counter Spell and others, Misty Step, Scorching Ray, you name it here. You also get weapon proficiencies with staves, spears, tridents, javelins, longbows, and short bows, light armor. And this is definitely a class you want to keep your eye on. Next, we got the Pugilist, a street fighting class of swagger to spare by the Wailing Bard. And this mod is based on the 2014 Pugilist homebrew class by the Benjamin Huffman here. Now, this one, I love it. The old one too here, so it gives you the fisticuffs. Now, this is not like a monk, but similar, because obviously they punch things, but you add your Constitution modifier to armor class, you get that bonus action attack. You also get a Pugilist weapon here. That's anything you have proficiency in and is not a two-handed weapon. And you got Moxie, which is used to fuel the abilities. You also get a knock prone ability. You can dash, stick and move, and brace up, giving temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus Pugilist level and Constitution modifier. And you're going to get new Moxie points at each level here. And the subclasses, I love these. So you got the Bloodhound Bruiser, the Dog and the Hound here, which gives yourself the Brawler's Best Friend, the Hand of Dread, which gives you Dread Magic here in Eldritch Blast, the Mailed Fist, which gives you medium and heavy armor proficiency, and you also get the Fist of Ember attack. My favorite, the Piss and Vinegar here, which gives you the Salty Salute here, and hurl off an Raging Insult on failed save. The target is disadvantaged on attacking any other one except for you. And the Street Saint here, which gives some healing choices, and the Sweet Science, giving you a cross counter and also a increased critical hit chance. So yeah, if you're looking for some beat 'em up type class, this is definitely the Pugilist by the Wailing Bard. And next we got the Sword Sigil Sorcerer subclass standalone. They say that 10 times fast by Christic Knight here. Now this is something I covered previously because it was a chocolate edition mod. And this is the standalone version. So if you didn't want to use the chocolate because it had it as a dependency here, this is a fighting style version of the sorcery coming with some special sword sigils, kind of like the meta magics there, empowering their different attacks. They also get an extra attack at level 6. It also gives you medium armor proficiency, and you do not get disadvantage if you're at close range. It is only up to level 12 here, but yeah, this is definitely worth checking out if you like a melee version of the Sorcerer. And the HellDiver Class Mod here. This is by Lone Ranger 2412. I was trying to get this to work, and unfortunately, in my game, it's not showing me any of the cantrips here, but I still wanted to talk about it because I know if I didn't include it, there'd be comments saying that I needed to. So the HellDiver Class Mod, I really liked Helldivers 2 before all the nerfs started to set in, but it's cool because you can deliver a Cup of Liberty and also a ton of different passives here. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get an idea of what they'd all like because they didn't show up here, but definitely something to keep your eye on. There is a few different subclasses with the Siege Breakers, the Viper Commandos, and the Redacted Regiment here, but yeah, again, I had to film this video a couple times, so I'm having some weird issues, but we got next the Nox Aeterna Light Armor and Clamp Clothing by Cali Sins here. Now, this is somewhat similar to some of the other outfits that I've covered by them, and it's beautiful, absolutely just stunning here. So I'm just gonna go through their images here. This is available in the tutorial chest alongside many of the regular old vendors here. I'll likely have this in a future video. I'm not sure what's not happening here, but they have some great shots to give you an idea of what this looks like, and it also has a few different abilities here. So like the 14 armor class, add your full dexterity modifier, agile apparition here, increasing jump distance and giving you a shadow teleport. The shadow coated arms here, which gives you critical hit an additional 1d6. Funny thing about this here is it's actually a 2d6 because a crit will add an additional damage die on top of that. Your sneak attacks will also deal an additional 1d4 of force damage. You get the offhand attack with the Raven, and it comes with the last shadow weapon here, giving you increased critical hit chance. And when you get two of those, it's an increased critical hit chance. And it also has the Nox Aeterna attack here, adding additional psychic damage and proficiency bonus damage. Also lets you attack from the shadows without breaking your concealment, which I think is really cool. Next up, we got the Fleshforge Tattoo Digigrade by Akelka here. Now, this is cool. For those that like the body tattoos, you can now have this on your Dragonborn with this mod here. So, grading A, I'll just go quickly through some of the images here and give you an idea what they look like. There's Tattoo A, and then there's also this is great for the Dark Urge. Another really cool tattoo looking almost like Baldur. Yeah, some great stuff. And the final tattoo there. So that is the Digigrade by Akelka for Dragonborn fans. And our final mod from Mod.io is Bearded Halsin by Bird Snake. I just think that this looks natural, and Halsin's the oldest companion in the game. He definitely would rock a beard if he was able to grow one. So he can't, but it is cool to imagine what he looked like with one. So just want to point this mod out. Now you may be wondering, this location, the Fairy Garden Tea Party, a map for VP by Inky Please, is incredible. Look at this here. I'll take you guys on a tour of this location. This is for virtual photography, so it's not like there's no combat or anything like that. Mainly meant for taking pictures and stuff, but I just love seeing these type of mods as they get put out because they're just so cool. As someone that likes to do a bit of virtual photography themselves for like thumbnails and stuff, this this mod is amazing. So I'll give you guys a tour of this pad. I've also covered some of other mods by Inky Please in previous weeks as well. They've been putting out some incredible appearances and different mods you can use for virtual photography here. They got water, there's swing sets, literally everything you could want for this like really interesting new location for some VP. And yeah, I will be doing a future video talking about how you can make these into like a kind of a combat like type mod, because there is ways to do that. But yeah, super cool. And definitely if you're looking to do some more virtual photography, this would be definitely a mod that you'd want to install. And you also might be wondering the outfit that I have on my character here. Astute viewers that have played StellarBlade will recognize this. This is the combat bodysuit StellarBlade Raven Nanosuit here by those letters. ZXCCVZZCASDQ. To save me from saying that again, I'm also going to mention they also have a First Descendant Jelly Thirster mod here. I haven't played the First Descendant, but I've played a lot of StellarBlade, and this is pretty spot on to StellarBlade's appearances. So yeah, this is, I think this is a really cool outfit mod here, especially if you're a big enjoyer of that game. And even if you're not, it's still a really cool looking outfit. And Shadowheart has the First Descendant outfit on here. So I unfortunately have not played this game, but I gotta say, this looks cool. I love the gloves here, like the little metal pieces on them. It just looks really sweet. I also should mention it is created by Evil Recluse here as well. So yeah, those two mods, you do need to have a dependency for this to work. There's a combat bodysuit core mod that you'd also have to download, but yeah, it's really cool. And another amazing outfit mod and also a cool staff is from the Divine Caster Dress and Staff for Body Type 1 and TMNTS by Euro Art here. Now, this is amazing. I think this looks very like nice within the world of Baldur's Gate 3. And on top of that, there's also like body chains that you can use alongside this that comes with the mod in this bag here. And they all look really nice in conjunction with each other. So I'll just quickly go over this. This is mostly meant for if you're going to use something like a transmog system, because it doesn't have any stats on these here, but there's no VTs in it. They're dyeable, and there's also a camp version that comes in this bag here, and the weapon itself is pretty cool too. So yeah, if you're looking for like a mod to do with some transmogging, this is definitely a cool one to use. Now, we actually have so many different character customization mods, and that location mod, unfortunately, you can't warp back to camp when you're in those areas, so you have to jump through hoops, go back to the base game world and go to camp. But I'm going to cover now the Crimson Hair Catalog Part 2 here by Sweet Generous Things Mods, and the reason I didn't cover previously was explained there. But this is a follow-up to their amazing first pack here, and I gotta say, these hairstyles are incredible. They're stuff that I'm definitely going to be using in future videos. So this is the one that I started off the video, the second one there. They don't have names for them, but yeah, I love the hair physics here, and I'll just go quickly through all the different options that you can get here. And I love the dye support for the, or not dye, the highlight support is actually very well done, and it matches exactly what you'd expect for this. So yeah, some incredible different pieces of hair here to create your own perfect character. And definitely worth checking out alongside their first hair pack mod, because there's a lot of great stuff here. So yeah, that is the Crimson Hair Catalog Part 1. Next up, we got the Pursuit of Jade Head presets here by Vespertillo Art. Now, this is a 2 head pack, or 4, I guess, 2 for each body type. So I'll show you guys the Fang Chang Yu here. So Fang Chang Yu, that is the head there. And then the Yu Quan Quan. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but really nice looking head mods here. And I'll show you that first one there zoomed in. And their shots do this justice, the Pursuit of Jade here. So there's the body type 1 and, or body type 2, my bad, and the body type 1 head there. Their shots are just incredible for this. So yeah, this is really cool. I like to see different types of heads like this. So Pursuit of Jade heads by Vespertillo Art here. And next up, we got the Miria head preset by Manuli Paroni. This is not the only one we got. We got Miria head. We also have the Malice head and the Luna head here. So this is the heads that I was using. So this is the Luna head here, and it looks really nice. There's also the Malice, which is what I was using for this video. I like the little slight smirk that this face has. It's great for like the dark urge. And then we also have the Miria head here. So these are 3 different types of elves, and they're honestly very nice looking elf head mods. So these will be ones that I'll definitely use in future videos. I just think they look really smooth and easy to like create a lot of unique looking characters with. And finally, speaking of unique, VP hairstyles T2 and T4 by Suro. These are huge hairstyles, great if you like Mikola from Elden Ring. Yeah, these are really good looking hairs. They're mostly for VP because the hairs themselves are so massive, and there'd be obviously clipping issues. But yeah, you can get some really unique looking shots with this. And here's an idea of how long we're talking. Yeah, it is iconic. Very, very large. And to download this mod, you do need to have the Softer Hair and Beards Fixed Pack to be able to get this to work properly, but I tried to get through this video even quicker this time, but I still ended up only shaving off 2 minutes of time. There was a lot of mods to cover this week, so let me know your favorite. I may have missed a few as well, because some of them weren't popping up in my in-game mod manager, but let me know your thoughts and hit the subscribe button below if you enjoyed, and we'll catch y'all in the next video.